soon be able to probe deeper into space and find out more about the origins of the universe. It's thanks to a new laser communications technology. The laser, designed to be the most distant experiment of high-bandwidth laser communications, is embedded in the SITE spacecraft. It is successful if the technology could be used to communicate with humans exploring Mars. The spacecraft will spend the next 6 years traveling to reach its final destination, the outer main part of the main asteroid belt. Well, for the third year in a row, the Ohio State Buckeyes fell to the Michigan Wolverines. This is the 119th game between the two rivals and the 13th top 5 matchup between the schools, and yet another with Big Ten and national championship implications. Michigan went 3 for 3 on fourth downs, using its backup quarterback for a couple of plays to gain 22 yards on the ground and executed a halfback pass to set up a fourth quarter field goal that put Michigan up 10. 24-30, Michigan is the final. We'll see if the Bucks can still sneak their way into the playoffs like they did last year. And the Metro Parks Ice Rink is officially open at Riverscape Metro Park. This is on East Monument Avenue near the Great Miami River in downtown Dayton. Our crew stopped by to see the skaters here. Admission is $7 daily, and the younger kids younger than 3 can get in free. The rink will remain open through March 1st. We posted those hours on our website, whio.com. Well, Thanksgiving is over, and now all the trees are starting to come up, unless you're one of those people who put it up before Thanksgiving, which shame on you. But now we can see. We were looking at Troy's tree lit up.
Troy's tree is lit up, and what I like about it is it looks like it has those big old fat lights on there. And those are some of my favorite. They remind me of like the 1960s, which is an era I never lived in, of course. My mom did, so I'm living vicariously through her. She has one of those, or she wants one of those big old silver trees with the color wheel and everything. And I told her, I promised her when I was a weatherman I'd buy her one. I've yet to do it though, so shame on me. Anyway, outside looking at really a pretty setup there and some cloudy skies. Not completely overcast, but we are seeing an increase in the cloud cover. Winds are out of the east-southeast too, around 6 miles per hour. Not that strong, but that introduction of slightly milder air will kind of help our temperatures increase a bit tomorrow and tonight. And with the cloud cover too tonight, it'll help a bit, but it still feels like 29 degrees. There's the cloud cover. You can see also some clear skies like in northern Indiana and about the eastern half of Illinois. So there may be some gaps in the cloud cover where you'll see some clear skies. So overall calling for increasing cloud cover overnight because we're going to be pretty cloudy tomorrow. We're also going to be pretty wet because a lot of this moisture is headed this way. You see a lot of green in Oklahoma and Texas, but I think I actually did see a little bit of snow. Yeah, in the Panhandle. Saw some pictures out there today. But we do see up to the north in Kansas and Missouri and Wisconsin, looking at a little bit of snow up that way. And it's moving to the east. So will it move here? Well, I'm going to hold off on that for a second just to leave you in suspense. Right now, let's take a look at the temperature trend. You can see we're typically about 49 degrees in the afternoon. So we're going to be below that regardless, but especially so as we move into Monday and Tuesday with highs only in the mid-30s. In fact, with a high of 34, if that's what we do hit, that'll be the coldest afternoon since March 18th. This morning was the coldest, I can't even remember now, it was the coldest, I said it earlier, the coldest morning temperature since March 14th or something like that. But regardless, it hasn't been this cold since March. Now, as we move into the next several days, we're going to see some really, really cold air again, or feel it, I should say. You can't really see it. Now, let's take a look at the futurecast. What about the snow? Well, you see the increase in clouds Sunday morning. Here's a look at 7 a.m., overcast skies. And then you start to see the rain coming in here just before noon. You also see a little bit of blue. Moving into the afternoon, temperatures are going to be a little bit milder. Most of us are going to see some rain. It looks like just off to the northwest, you're going to see some snow. I still wouldn't discount the chance of a few snowflakes mixed in there, let's say in northern Mercer County or Auglaize County or something like that. And then most of the moisture gets out of here by the evening hours. Now, not all of it. A majority of it gets out of here, but as temperatures drop into the evening, there's a little bit of remaining moisture. And that's when we have a better chance of seeing a stray snowflake or two across the Miami Valley, perhaps even as far south as, Butler and Warren County. So you could see a few snowflakes tomorrow, mainly in the evening and mainly isolated. Then we're left with clear skies for the most part, Monday and Tuesday. So tonight down to 30, mostly cloudy, certainly cold. And the next 7 days show our really cold start to the week. 20 degrees Tuesday morning. With the wind, we may have some single-digit wind chills, so keep that in mind. A very cold start Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning. warming up a bit toward the end of the week, and a chance of rain returns on Friday.
All right, thank you, Robert. We know it's hard to talk about suicide, but News Center 7 is getting real about this tough topic, and it's impacting one group especially hard.